I want you to watch this, because they're already planning to take your life. The police are no longer police, they're soldiers. They have their bulletproof vests, they have their riot gear, they have their tasers, they have their pepper spray, they have heavy weapons. We used to be able to speak in armories, no more, because the armories are filled with armored personnel carriers and tanks. You remember when Brother Khalid was here and we had the topographical center? He used to tell you about all the roads around the city. See? Yeah, defense highways are what they call, and how the tanks was going to roll. Well, they're ready now. They've been down in Fort Hood training on house-to-house combat. The black community are like the Palestinians. You got some AK-47s, but the Israelis got F-16s, helicopter gunships, armored personnel carriers, tanks, bulldozers. Then they got your neighborhood surrounded. Go ahead, rise up. You cut off the water, cut off the gas, cut off the electricity, won't let a food truck in. You rape the supermarket until there ain't nothing there. A few days you're hungry. Then he said, come out. Come out. The helicopter gunships flying over Watts. The helicopter gunship flying over East LA. Spraying you with 50 caliber machine guns. You like blood, huh? Let me tell you what the Bible says. See, God came to save us because he loved us. But we are so filled with hatred. And all you gangbangers that know how to say Assalamu alaikum and then kill your brother when that's supposed to mean peace. See, that means you know what you're doing. Remember I was telling you about that dude at the Source Awards? He was so filthy. I've never heard no filth like that in my life. And then he heard that Farrakan was in the audience when he was cutting up like that. He came backstage and he said, oh, minister, I didn't know you was here. Please forgive me. He bowed down low. I picked him up. I said, brother, it's all right. I said, but it showed you have a conscience. And I was your conscience because when you found out that I was present, you didn't want to do that. You knew you had violated me, but really you violated yourself. You violated your people. You got to do better than that, brother. I don't condemn us because I love us. But at this point, I'm kind of tired. I'm tired of seeing my mothers here burying their children. And I believe you tired of killing. But you know how you got started? See, you didn't live in the 60s, many of you young people. But we who came through the 60s, we knew that there was a counterintelligence program of the U.S. government that pitted us one against the other and watched us kill each other, and they fostered it and destroyed black organizations and black leadership. The same dirty tricks that the CIA used to destabilize governments around the world, they used them on black organizations. Now, when the Berlin Wall fell, they brought their CIA agents back from Eastern Europe and brought them to America to work among the gangs. Do you think they were working among you for peace? They were setting you up for the slaughter. In came crack, in came guns, in came territorial squabbles, in came colors, In came hand signals. In came East Coast, West Coast madness. Now you're set for the slaughter. And I'm telling you, brothers, mothers, if we don't stop this now, there'll be blood in the streets, as it is written, up to the horse's bridle. They are afraid of these young men. Brothers, do you know what it's like in America to grow up and you don't have no fear of dying? We ain't never had a generation like you. Negroes always been scared. See them scratching. Every time the white man come along, yeah, I said, boy, it's how you survive. You a different breed. And you such a different breed that you frighten them. And you see, if we can stop you from killing each other, then they say the next thing them niggas gonna do, and them Spanish people, they call us spicks and niggas, say they're gonna turn on us. Yes. So let's get them before they get us. This is real. I understand that a couple of police got shot. They'll shoot their own just to have an excuse to get at you. Just like they would shoot a Crip and blame it on the Bloods, then come over on the other side and shoot a Blood. And look, brothers, they got agents all among you. And sometimes the agent is the best Crip, the best Hoover, the best 18th Street. Because he the one that want to lead it always. And then when you want a peace, he says, shit, I don't want no damn peace with them people. Then who paid you? Is it your job to keep the stuff going? You got to watch. I'm telling you, Muslims. You got agents among you, Minister Tony. I got them up around me too. Sometimes I don't know who the hell is who. I know if Jesus had 12 and one of them was a devil, and I ain't as smart as Jesus, I would be a fool to think that everybody that say Assalamu alaikum love me. So you got to watch the people. And everybody that is a Muslim, see, you got to watch and listen to people who claim to be that. Listen to their talk, because their talk will tell you who they are. But if you busy griping, you can't hear the talk. So as I leave you, brothers, sisters, we got to stop the killing.